Jamaica's in the house. We got Rushell Clayton here, one of the first Grand Slam track racers from Jamaica. I think word's starting to get out a little bit that there will be a slam in Kingston next year. How excited are you? I could already feel online that this is going to be very exciting for the fans.
It's pretty exciting. I mean, when I heard that Kingston was on the list, I was like, oh, yes, I get to race at home. Maybe the first one in the series. And it's a whole new series, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
The dynamic of it is just fun, and I'm looking forward to racing at home.
I'm excited because I've never been to a track meet in Kingston.
You have never?
No, so if I close my eyes, describe to me what should I expect?
Loud noises
Okay.
in the stands.
Yep.
There are these horns that they use, and it's just loud. You can hear it from miles away, and the crowd is so loud and engaging. They'll be cheering for everyone, so nobody will feel left out. Imagine you standing on the track as a foreigner, and an entire country is cheering for you, not really knowing who you are, but they're just excited because track is so much fun and everybody's included. Like, it's just fun and exciting. So imagine loud noise.
All right.
It's gonna be loud and fun.
But a little extra boost probably for the Jamaican athletes too.
Oh
right?
yes, definitely.
When people go to Hayward Field, they talk about Hayward Magic and like all of the, Oregon athletes and how like they get the push. What's it going to be like in Jamaica then for the Jamaican athletes?
It's basically the same because
Yeah.
we're coming from this high school system where everybody
Champs.
so everybody is in the stadium ready, but these are professional athletes. These are going to be people who they normally just see on TV, and they're going to see them live running. So that's pretty exciting. So
Yeah.
it's just going to be a lot of. I don't want to use the word budget because that's the Hayward.
It's already used. Yeah, yeah. We'll come up with something better.
It's exciting though.
I love
It's
it.
gonna be fun and exciting.
All right, so to sign on as a racer means that when this idea was pitched to you, you said, I'm in. What compelled you to sign up for Grand Slam? Because now you've got to do the 400 and the 400 hurdles.
Oh my God.
Which you PR'd in both events this year. Congratulations.
Thank you. At first, I was like, okay, but then when my agent said, oh, it's a double, you'll have to run the 4 and the 400, I was like, what? The 400? And then I thought of it and I was like, okay, well, I guess I need to run the 400, and these 400s will be meaningful. So I'm looking forward to running meaningful 400s. And it's just I think for me, it's just to see where I am at and just to have fun. Because, I love the 4 hurdles, but the 400 is going to be challenging, but fun at the same time.
Yeah.
So what made me sign on is just how it was pitched, the fastest people in the world getting. There's not many leagues that sign you on as racers, like contracted racers. That's new, and I like to be a part of change. And I was pretty excited. So I was like, okay, let me go for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being a part of change. Now, this is something that, I love hearing about, especially with the 400 hurdles because of how consistent you've been for, the last couple of years. But also, like, the event changed, right? Like, from 2017 to where the event is now, totally different event. Explain it to me, like what happened to the 400 hurdles? Because I think when I've talked to, Dalila and Sydney in the past, they've said it turned into a sprint. Like it used to be like a rhythm race. Now the 400 hurdles is a sprint. Did you feel that?
I did feel it. I think it started changing way back in 2019. That's when, the world record
Dalila.
was going by Dalila. And then I different people starting to see that, hey, if she did it, we could do it too. So people just started going back to the drawing board, getting faster, getting stronger. So now it's like everybody get into that hurdle as the gun goes. It's no, oh, I'm going to get to this phase. And no, we're getting at it as soon as the gun goes off. So it has been really sprinty, like a lot of sprint has been going on. And it just makes it a lot more exciting. And people are learning the event more and more. That's for me. I keep learning. Each year I learn something new and I incorporate that. And it has been exciting and fast.
Yeah. So what did you do differently, I guess, like in the last couple of years in training to really keep up with the event? And not just keep up, but like, 5th place at the Olympics, like you're right there.
I have gotten faster and I have gotten stronger. And I have combined the two. So, I'm excited to see next season because each season I keep getting better and better. And I'm already looking forward to 2025. because this year taught me so much. I went to an Olympic Games. I was fifth in a time that would have won me my previous two medals at Worlds. So, it's kind of crazy. I've gotten faster, but the game has still gotten faster. So I need to catch up. But I'm pretty excited to race. And I know that once I put the work in, it will I will be running fast, and I'm excited because it's the fastest people, and once you compete with the fastest people, you tend to be faster too.
The idea of the 400 that you're going to have to do, like, are there any nerves behind it? Because, like you said, you've gotten faster, and this is going to be a chance for you to show that. It's not just like one of these, the college meets that you could pop over to, or it's like the early season rust buster,
Yeah.
test your fitness. There's money on the line, like, and serious competition. You're going to be able to showcase that.
Oh yes. It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be more fun for me.
Yeah.
Because maybe most likely it's gonna be after the four hurdles. So
Maybe, yeah.
what is there to lose but to have some fun, and in the meantime working on your speed, working on your leg speed, trying to run fast the 400s. And you have ladies in the field who are running super fast 400s. So it's for me to like, oh, I gotta catch up with this.
Yeah.
And I'm racing with the same ladies that I ran the four hurdles with. So I'm like, okay, let's do this. It's something that I'm really looking forward to. The four hurdles, yes, but the 400 in itself, that's going to be exciting.
Do you think your 400 PR that you set this year, you think,
It's got to go.
yeah, so you, like, in practice, maybe there's never been like an all-out practice PB, or like, what do you think your potential could be in the 400? Because now you're going to actually have time to dedicate to the event. Because you're 51.
I'll definitely have to run 50 point or faster.
Yeah.
That's the game. That's what I'm gonna have to do, and I think I'm committed. Well, I don't think I'm committed to doing that.
Yeah, you are.
I am committed to doing that. So it's gonna take some 50-point runs.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about like the competitors? I know like rivalries are a big thing that get played up, especially with the league and how they're trying to approach like, this is how we get people invested and building up the storylines. You've got some fierce competition in
Yes.
this. Yeah.
And so
You welcome it.
I do because I believe when you compete with the best, you become one of the best, because that pushes you. You don't want to be running with people who you're always like, oh, I have this one down packed. You want to stand on the line and know that, hey, if I don't give it my 100, somebody's going to beat me.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to run and compete with the best in order to be one of the best. And, we've proven that the more you run and the faster people you run with, the better you get. That has been happening to me over the last 3 or 4 years. So.
Yeah. And you don't want people to take your money too.
Right?
There's some good money on the line
There's
here.
good money on the line.
You don't want to be chasing someone down in the 400 and saying, hey, that's $10,000 going away from me.
I know, right? Yeah, and you got bills to pay.
Yeah.
We got bills to pay. So I know everybody who's going to line up and be like, okay, I can make this amount from running this race. So let me get at it.
That's my rent for the next couple months.
Yeah. There you go. Let me dedicate this one to, I'm going to pay my mortgage, or,
I love that. So is it too early now to like start assessing goals for 2025, or like when does that start to get into the picture for you?
I think as soon as the season ended, I'm like, all right, this is what I have accomplished over this year. This is what I didn't accomplish. What can I do in order to get the ones I didn't accomplish, plus the new ones?
Mm-hmm.
So I have set goals, and it's just now to start working towards each one of them. Mentally, I am ready to go and do it. I know, sometimes you might fall off like, oh, I'm tired, but that's where my mental coach comes in.
Yeah.
But, I am actually looking forward to it. I have goals written down. I tend to write a lot. So I've written down my goals, and I'm looking forward to working towards them.
It's late October. Are we still in vacation mode, or is it back to business already?
It's still off season for a couple of days, maybe shorter than I would want.
Yeah.
But training is soon, very soon.
It's crazy to think.
To
it feels like
think-
Paris was just yesterday.
Yes, to think back, oh my God, it's already time to go back to practice. I'm going to have to start this all over again. All the pain, the soreness, but it's for a good cause, especially looking towards a league like this. Like, oh, I actually have something to train towards.
There you go. You know your schedule already.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
And that's not normal.
Yeah.
This is not normal where, I'm going to run this. And you hope you might get into a certain meet.
But if this meet director doesn't like me, then,
You know?
or my agent or whatever it is,
Yes,
yeah.
but no, I know I have 4 solid races looking forward to.
Yeah.
And this is before national championships. So I'm like, okay, this is like my timetable is setting itself for me.
And you get to warm up the track for the national championships too.
Oh, yes. And if the first one is in Kingston, that's most likely going to be my season opener. Because that's like April. So, that's a little bit early, but let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting too because April, normally, we don't run for hurdles until May, June, depending on. So April is going to be, let's see what these legs got.
I love it. Well, Rochelle, congratulations on an excellent 2024 season, and we're looking forward to everything you've got ahead in 2025.
Thank you.